Hello and welcome to another episode of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. So before the actual episode, begins, I actually found a key in the store. So I'm taking out the money I need and then I shall buy it. So, how about that direct yesterday? Oh wow, I'm just gliding. So anyway, oh boy, there's a lot of interesting stuff there. Luigi's Mansion 3, as always, is looking stellar. Jeez, looks so good. I don't have blue gummies! There, now I do. Anyway, so I forgot how much faster it is now. Anyway, so yeah, Luigi's Mansion 3 looks great. I am so glad Pokemon main characters now have, emotions, which is really good after Sun and Moon. And I mean, the whole controversy has been, wiped from existence because now we have Polteageist, and that's the best thing I've ever heard. Sorry, Riolu, but I guess that's my favorite Pokemon now. Just kidding, but it's definitely my favorite Pokemon name of all time. Polteageist. I love it. It brings me such joy. It's such a corny joke, and I love it so much. Polteageist. The ghost in the tea. And of course, there was Banjo and Smash Brothers, and Sans as a Mii costume, which is still kind of surreal. Banjo, though, is really fun. Not to echo what other people are saying, but he really does feel like he's been there the whole time. But, the biggest announcement for me was definitely Xenoblade Definitive Edition, because, as any member of my family will tell you, I made an unholy noise at the sight of that. I went something like first few notes and kind of landscape shot. Oh, it's a Xenoblade. It's Xenoblade. I mean, technically, yes, that is, but what I was more meaning was it's a Xenoblade game than the hand of the Biotic Bee. Oh! And then, the Dragonfly and stuff, where you can clearly see it's not the same, and that it's a remake. Ah! And then, Shulk, and I made, a very high-pitched noise. Anyway, back to, go on, eat blue gummy. Goomi? Yes. Goomi. Nibble the... Oh, I love that, just the... Goomi! I wanted to, make that picture pop up every single time you say Goomi, but, on different parts of the screen, but it turns out, to my utter shock, that Windows Movie Maker doesn't actually have that, great of editing tools. I mean, what I really wish is that I could actually, crop the sides of the video, so it does that cool thing where, on mobile, it can like, fit the screen size, but normally grow in the sea. Oh man. Obviously I don't like the sea. Next to nothing about Manaphy. Who knows what could happen? But it wouldn't be safe to just return the little guy to the sea. Let's look after the little guy until he gets a bit bigger. Please? Oh. We'll look after him properly, we promise. Fine, if you insist. You have nothing to worry about. You can count on us. Right, Liam? Okay, Manaphy. For the time being, this is your house. House? That's right, house. We're gonna look after you, little guy. House. But, what are we supposed to do now? Goomi! Oh, okay. You want a blue gummy? He's got quite the appetite, our little Manaphy. Okay. Let's find another blue gummy for Manaphy, Liam. I don't know if you actually have to do this. Like, I legit have no idea what happens if you actually get him another blue gummy, but you don't have to. Does anybody know what happens? Like, does something different happen if you get him another gummy? Stairs. Yeah. Dust Ducks. I like the way Dust Ducks looks. But anyway, so yeah, I made it about, okay, if you're watching this and you're not looking at the screen, turn your volume down. This is the approximate noise I made. Okay, not like that. I guess I can't replicate it on command. Okay, now it's safe to turn up your volume. Yeah, it was just a really high-pitched, like, scream squeal. It was great. Well, no, but it was like an ah that tapered off into an but anyway, yeah. Is that like a cicada? Curse this basement. Thank you. How dare you? Well, guess that's just kind of a thing that's happening. I don't know if you can hear that at the record during the record. Okay. During the recording, but there's a cicada going like, or at least I think it's a cicada. But yeah, and I was like talking about it, and then it stopped, like making its noise, and I was like, oh, thanks. Yeah, like it just did it again, but then it immediately started back up again, and it started back up again in the middle of that sentence. But anyway, so yeah, I got school now. I'm actually taking an acting class, which might mean that my voice acting could get better, who knows. Yeah, so, like, Xenoblade is it's my second favorite game of all time. And honestly, if it weren't for, like, the special episode 5, it would no contest. It would definitely be my favorite game of all time, but what that, like, did to my, what Special Episode 5 did to, like, my philosophy and my life viewpoint, and, like, that, you can't top that. I don't think anything's ever gonna top that for me. But Xenoblade came damn close. Oh, hey, my first swear, I think. Well, my family, well, people always say you use swears in situations for emphasis, and you know what, that one deserves one. Or no, I think I've said damn before. But if not, that was number 2. But anyway, so yeah, it's a fantastic game, and if you haven't played it, like, you go get the Switch version when it comes out, and like, they're restoring cut content, which is really cool to see, because like, it's gonna give me, like, I played through Xenoblade twice, and on the 3DS, because let's be real, it doesn't really look that much different. They both look horrible. Like, I will be the first to say that, like, Xenoblade has, like, such amazing scenery. There are, like, vistas, you can see trees, there's a landscape, and it looks beautiful and like, great. And it's breathtaking, but the character models don't reflect that. They're grimy and grubby and unexpressive, and I hate them. They do no justice to the game's story. And now they do. Like, if you look, even the expressions are so much better, just like, it was so wooden. But now it looks so much good, like Fiora giving a smug smile. I do wish Smash Brothers hadn't spoiled a major part of it, but what are you gonna do? And then again, the thing about Xenoblade games is there's a lot of things that seem like they could be massive spoilers, and some are, but it's like basically there's always something much huger to spoil. But yeah, it seems like they're repurposing the Shulk models from Xenoblade 2, the, like, DLC, because, yeah, we can do whatever we want. Yeah, I don't even think that's really considered canon, but, anyway, so I think they took those models and kind of based the graphical style around it. And I mean, I think it works really well, because, like, while the landscapes of Xenoblade 1 and 2 are pretty much matched, the like, overall character, like, expressiveness was so much better in Xenoblade 2. And, and like, Xenoblade 2 is, like, number 3. The story's still fantastic, but I like the story of Xenoblade 1 just a bit better. But, anyway, yeah. And I kind of hope they tweak up the gameplay a bit, because, like, the gameplay in Xenoblade 2 was really good. Like, the whole, like, combo thing, that made, like, every encounter, like, it's like a rhythm game or something. It's like, it did for, Xenoblade 2 did for, like, the action RPG, like, what I feel like Mario Tennis Aces did to tennis games. Like, it makes it, like, a different kind of experience. Yeah, you gotta know what move you're gonna use, and then, and even in what order, and it's really good. And then Torna made that even better, where you're just switching from one to another, chaining together their attacks. But yeah, both really good. But, and now, like, the characters can match the landscape, and the landscape's gonna look even better. And I'm just really happy that it's, like, Xenoblade is getting the, like, look it deserves. Because that was, like, the biggest thing holding it back, like. And who knows, maybe it'll be 60 FPS now. That'll be cool. But, like, even if it's not, I don't really care, because, to be honest, like, it doesn't matter for a game like Xenoblade. Like, obviously, like, if the frame rate, like, got lower than 30 FPS, like, that's kind of a problem, but it doesn't really matter for that. Like, it doesn't demand the type of precision that, like, Smash Brothers does. So, 30 frames per second is alright. Especially with, like, such good graphics. Like, my god, they look gorgeous! But yeah, they looked so wooden and so dull, and now they have so much more life. However, the game is going to be unplayable if they don't keep the immortal sandwich thing. Okay, in case you don't know, there's a cutscene in like the first hour of the game where somebody gives Shulk, Fiora gives Shulk a sandwich, and Shulk goes to eat it, takes a bite, and there's no bite in the sandwich. It became a big thing because it's hilarious, and it was kept for the 3DS remake. The 3DS version. They definitely knew about it, but they kept it, and I really hope they still do. Everything else can be stellar. There could be in like 10 years or whatever, there could be a 8K version of Xenoblade where everyone looks like real people. That would actually be horrible. Maybe. No, Xenoblade was more grounded in 1 was more grounded in realism than 2. Yeah, everyone looks like people, but if they didn't keep that sandwich, it would be disgusting. I was kind of wondering whether he would, like, declare that his, and just be like, "Stop! I'm taking my merchandise!" Please, egg. Wait, we already have, we just had one, no. I swear he's got, like, no red on his, like, top. It's weird. Also, no, sorry. I don't really use other team members that much. I probably should, but, like, it's just... I guess it's another case of I did it in my first playthrough, so I kind of feel obligated to not... Manaphy. Hello. Hi! A blue gummy to Manaphy. Oh wait, I gave another one. I guess you do have to get another one. Well... Goomi tasty. Tasty. That's right, tasty. Tasty, Goomi tasty. Oh, little guy's gonna grow up at no time in this pace. What, is something wrong? Yeah, I mean... The little guy ate his fill, now he needs to sleep it off. Let's be quiet and let him sleep. Sleep tight, Manaphy. Next morning. Good morning, Liam. Hi. Good morning, Manaphy. Morning, Liam Pippa. I forgot about that. That is like an out of... Wow, the little guy calls us by name. That's awesome, Manaphy. Awesome. Well, Liam, what should we do with him today? Well, we're not going to do it today. We're going to do it in the next episode. See you then.